that go on here in the valley. Now, speaking of weather, we did have a little bit of surprise with a little more snowfall than what we anticipated coming out. So yesterday we talked in the forecast about having that winter mix come in and having some of those temperatures lower a little bit and get us back into those winter kind of temperature ranges. And you can see on the map there 32 degrees as we come in today. 45 is the high today. Not getting up there very far. 60% chance of rain coming in. And again, that's a welcome rain coming in with that sleet, snow, winter mix of showers. Not much going on with the wind today. It's 5 to 15 miles an hour. So we've got that going on. As we look at the temperatures by the hour, not a lot of changes. We're going to see it warm up just a little bit to the 40-degree range, and that's going to be it as we move through the evening. Now, looking over at the I-70 corridor, what's going on in Denver right now? Well, 50 degrees, and it is raining right there. So not a lot going on. The 45 degrees in Vail, 49 in Avon, and again, we're seeing that 60% chance of precipitation there. Eagle only at 50 degrees, and again, we're seeing the rain come down there. So not a lot of changes in the weather as we come through the Vail Valley there and into what's going on in the Denver area, but consistent rain is kind of all that we've got. So that's what we're looking at as far as weather. Not much changing here except some more sunshine coming up. 55 degrees on Thursday. Friday, we're going to see that sun pop out, mostly sunny, 63 degrees, 62 degrees on Saturday, and that's kind of been the trend even through winter. That weekend weather has kind of warmed up. The sun's poking out. Moving into Sunday, 58 degrees, partly cloudy. Monday is going to be great, mostly sunny, 55 degrees. That's your 5-day forecast. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get ready to start.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and Always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
Your home in the Rockies has it all.
Hi, it's Master TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As I promised, I have Gretchen sitting next to me. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
I love the feather earrings.
Thank you.
That's a good look.
Thank you. You called me a little boho chic yesterday, so I had to bring the boho chic back today.
I dig it. Very nice.
Thank you.
You're trying to bring a little spring and warmth to the weather that we're seeing right now.
I was just about to say I don't know if I dressed super appropriately for the snow and rain today. However, I'm trying to bring in the sunshine, like you said. I'm ready for the spring. I'm manifesting it.
So a question that I have for you is, how's your singing voice?
Awful.
No, really?
It is really not good. I have one song. I can sing one. Karaoke, Vance Joy Riptide. That's it.
And the reason I'm asking is because TV8 has a Sing the Jingle contest that you know about.
Very excited.
$500 is up for grabs. $500. So get out there, sing the jingle. You can see all the different lines of our jingle on the website, and you just record yourself singing that and send it to Danielle at tv8vail.com. Now, you've got a little bit of time left. May 24th is the deadline to go after that $500 that's up there, because I could use an extra $500.
Me as well. And it's a catchy tune. I love it.
It is great.
It gets stuck in my head every day. I'm not going to lie to you.
So get out there, record yourself, get a couple people together. You can split the $500, but get out there, enter this contest. It's going to be a lot of fun. The deadline is May 24th, so make sure you get that done.
I can't wait to see I've already seen a couple of the people that have sent it.
Yeah, there's been a few come in.
Amazing. Yeah. Really good. If you want to try, I'll do tambourine in the background and you can sing.
I don't think we're eligible, and you don't want to hear me sing. So
okay. All right. I tried.
Now, we talked about yesterday, we're in that transition time of winter skiing and moving into that spring, to the spring activities, and there's always something going on here in the Valley.
Which I love. Always, always, always.
I do too.
Even mud, like we were saying yesterday, mud season, people are like, oh, it's so mellow, it's so chill. No, we have amazing events coming up. I'm excited.
Yeah, and it's about the locals at this point. There's still people, like we talked, that come up from Denver area. They want to get up into the mountains to reconnect and get away from the hustle and bustle.
The weekend warriors, we like to say sometimes.
But a lot of neat events going on. Now, one of the events that is more locally based is the Edwards Rotary Club. Now, they're going to be meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
From 8 to 9, and if you want to be in the know on everything that goes on in that community, make sure you go to that meeting and find out. I actually tomorrow have the honor of speaking there, talking about some things that I'm passionate about when it comes to substance abuse, mental health, things like that are going on in the Valley. There's a lot of different organizations that I try to work with there. All Points North Lodge is where I work on that, but we try to work a lot with Speak Up, Reach Out, on a lot of the events that they do. They've got some fun things coming up too with them, some equine therapy. But the Rotary Club is a great way to connect with your local community and kind of find out what's going on.
And I think that's amazing. And actually, I will be at one of those events with the Healing with Horses.
Right.
Yes, which I'm May 10th.
Yeah.
May 10th. Yes. So that's how cool. That's really neat.
A lot of fun. Another great event that's coming up over in Eagle that starts on the 13th is that Eagle Art Walk that is just such a fun event.
It is so good. So cool. And I love that it's Friday the 13th. Because that's actually, everyone thinks it's a bad day, but it's actually a really lucky day. It's a very positive day.
Very lucky, positive day,
that.
especially with this event, with local artisans coming out, showing what they do.
Yes.
A lot of neat food vendors out there, so it's a nice festival, and it takes place every second Friday of the month. So get out there and see that. EagleArts.org is a great website to go to for that.
Cool.
Now, one that we talked about yesterday, because there is no better medicine than laughter, is the Vail Comedy Festival that's coming up on the 27th of May. I love a good comedy.
I do too. I am all about comedy, and I love the comics. I read through the list, and it's pretty exciting. There's some big names there.
It's very exciting. It's at the Bridge Street Bar, and it's the headliner of the Comedy Cellar. Now, these are comics that have headlined on Netflix, HBO, CBS, NBC, all of the big networks. So it's the creme de la creme of comics.
So cool.
And they're going to make your belly hurt, your face hurt, because they're going to take you down happy lane and have a lot of fun
We all
jokes.
need that. I feel like we're all still coming out of this COVID situation. We need that light and love. So I think I'm going. You better be there.
We're going to be there.
All right.
For sure. Now, another event we talked about that Gretchen and I have semi-committed to is this Vail Whitewater Race.
Oh, my goodness.
If you kayak, if you stand-up paddleboard, if you two-person raft, which is kind of what we're thinking about doing.
Our big moment.
You got to be there. Now, the one prerequisite that you have to do is to be able to navigate Class 3 whitewater. So I think I can do that.
You can do it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just sit there. I'll
Just wear
sit
a
there
life
and I'll
jacket,
smile and nod.
paddle.
Yeah.
That's all we got to do. But this is going to be a great race series. Each race is going to be a little bit different as far as the course goes, and it's depending on how the water is running. Obviously, we're going to see different water runoffs depending on rainfall and snow melt and all those conditions.
Can people come down there and actually watch the race? Can they?
Oh, that's the best part of it.
That's so cool.
It's a spectator
Why don't you
extravaganza.
do it and I'll watch you? I feel like that's a good idea. I'll have a big sign. I'll cheer for you.
Get on the paddleboard and see if I can stand up. That's the thing. It says stand up paddleboard, but I don't know if I'd be able to stand up.
Knee paddleboard.
Knee paddleboard. And then one of my favorite events and venues is the AMP.
Me as well. I said to someone the other day, obviously Red Rocks we love, but the amphitheater has such a more intimate feeling, and I feel like the energy and the vibe, you feel like you're really just there by yourself with the singers.
Absolutely.
It's
and we're going to
awesome.
be kicking off on June 1st with Jew Rosas, Almost Dead. If you're a Grateful Dead fan, this is a show for sure to go to. They played in Brooklyn, New York back in 2013 was one of their first shows when they kicked off there in New York, and they put on a heck of a show. But when you start looking at the lineup going on at the amphitheater,
Insane.
you are going to be blown away. Because then on the 3rd, right after that, is Michael Franti and Spearhead, which you know very well.
I love, everyone in this valley, I can speak for. I feel like we all love Michael very, very deeply. He's just an amazing, incredible soul. He puts on a brilliant show, and you can't stop moving. You have to dance.
Yeah,
It's
the
one of those-
energy, you can't stop moving around. The
good
energy,
energy.
the positivity, everything that goes along.
Yeah.
And not just a musician, he's a humanitarian. He has written movies and
Yes.
done things like that. Just a phenomenal individual, but get out there and enjoy some of his positive energy. But all that's going on in Vail. Go to discovervail.com. You can kind of see the whole lineup of everything that's going on right now because that dance ticket is full. If you're looking for something to do, there's always something coming up. And some of these shows, you want to get on there now and check it out, even though they're happening maybe in June or July, because tickets to that sell out quickly.
Primus, we were all saying, what amazing.
What a great show. Excited about that. Now in Vail, like I said, there's always something going on, but we've got a segment that talks about how to get around on the bus system in Vail. So we're going to go and take a look at that.
Hi, this is Maddie Evans, and you're watching the TV8 Visitors Bureau. Right here where I'm standing, we're at the Lions Head bus stop. Now, if you're looking to make your way from Lions Head to Vail Village, this is the place you want to be because the in-town bus runs here pretty frequently. You can catch it every 10 to 15 minutes on the dot right here, and they've got a nice countdown so that you'll know when that bus is approaching and how far away it is. And then there's multiple bus stops along the way, making sure you get to the right place. And all you have to do to request a bus stop in the in-town buses is pull the cord and you're set to get off the bus. Now that we've made our way here into Vail Village, you can go explore all of the great shops and restaurants that they have over here, but there are so many great stops along the way. On the in-town bus route, you can stop at the library, or you can stop at the medical center, or you can stop in Solaris. There are so many of them to stop and enjoy, and especially when the hustle and bustle of the town is taking place. Now, if you did park over in Lions Head, it's really easy. All you have to do is wait 15 minutes, jump right back on the bus, and it'll deliver you to the parking structure. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Visitors Bureau. If there's anything else you need to know or if you want to see, make sure you contact us and we'll get it made for you. That's been it for this episode of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Hello, I'm Brian Hall, and welcome to the Vail Business Report. With the close of winter season coming upon us, it's a great time to take a look back and see how our local businesses did this past ski season. We know that a lot of businesses had challenges with staffing, and we also heard that guests showed up, they spent money, and a lot of businesses did very well. We had a chance to talk to Chris Romer, the president and CEO of Vail Valley Partnership, about how he felt businesses fared.
When we look at the idea of how businesses fared this past winter season, it was Dickens-esque. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. We had record visitor volume. By most metrics, a lot of customers is really good for business. It's a great thing to have lots of customers. Lots of people spending money, lots of people experiencing the activities, enjoying themselves on the mountain. The flip side of that same coin is it created immense pressure on our infrastructure. It created intense pressure on our frontline staff, on our restaurants, on our retail establishments, on the ability to provide the guest service that Vail and Beaver Creek are very well known for. So it created a lot of stress for business owners. While there were a lot of people and the sales tax numbers were good and the metrics by most traditional standards did really, really well, businesses adapted on the fly. Businesses did everything they could to take care of their employees, to recognize the pressures and the stresses that the frontline staff were under, to recognize that with reduced workforce meant maybe reduced hours or closing one day a week, giving people flexible schedules and work from home environments for businesses who could do that. I think that we saw immense resiliency from our business community and our business owners and operators to adapt to the circumstances as we had them, knowing that those situations might change next week, right? Public health orders that really went away, and then we saw spikes, and then they came back, and then they went away again. Resiliency is the answer to how did businesses adapt and evolve. And that's a great, admirable trait for individuals and for organizations.
What do you think our community, our businesses, our workers should be proud of this winter?
I think we should be proud of making it through the season. It was one day to the next, one foot in front of the other, any number of different cliches that we could share, but cliches are cliches for a reason because there's some truth in them. I think getting through the winter, providing the highest level of service that we could with the challenges that existed from a visitor standpoint, to an infrastructure standpoint, to a staffing level standpoint, to a supply chain standpoint. Remember, it wasn't that long ago we had boats lined up in Long Beach Harbor trying to get goods and services in, everything from chicken wings to supplies at your favorite retail store or ski rentals, whatever the case might be, for people to get their operating supplies in. So that idea of businesses, again, back to the previous theme of resiliency, the adaptation and one foot in front of the other, the thing we should be most proud of is that we made it through the season relatively unscarred with pretty darn good guest service scores, and the fact that we survived and we lived to live another day and tell another story and walk another mile and get ready for the summer.
All right, let's jump ahead. It's fall 2022. What should we as a community, as a business community, and just a local community to keep ourselves healthy and prepared, what should we do?
I think the most important thing for us to do is learn from what happened this winter and the seasons behind. And the biggest learning we have is we need to take care of our workforce. We need to take care of our people. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to recognize and address the mental health challenges that exist in an environment where people are coming in and spending a lot of money and have very high expectations. How do we do that with a reduced workforce or skeleton hours or some of the different changes that we've had and will likely continue to have for the foreseeable future as we work through some of our housing and cost of living challenges that exist here in Eagle County? So I think the biggest lesson and the most impactful thing people can do for their businesses, for their bottom line, and for their top line is to take care of their people. Invest in training, invest in housing, invest in technology that allows for flexible work schedules and allows people to have ownership over their work, to give them that sense of pride and that sense of taking care of people. So I think it's a workforce issue, and I think that if I'm jumping ahead to what we need to do next winter to have a great season, it's taking care of our people. Our people make the difference. As much as technology is great and fun and helps with the sales process and everything else, at the end of the day, it's a person-to-person, a face-to-face industry. People on our shuttles and on our buses, people interacting with people at the hotel and in the villages and at the restaurants. So take care of those people so they can take care of our guests. That's our secret sauce, and it's something we can control and can probably do as well or better than anyone else.
The ski season was very challenging for all businesses in the valley, whether they're big or small. We had a chance to talk to Chris Pavona with Ski Town All-Stars. Chris's business started with just selling those wide-brimmed trucker-style hats that are so popular. And he has now grown his business into a full retail store in Eagleville, selling gear, ski gear, clothing, and all types of things. We talked to Chris about how the winter went for him.
For us, we started as a new ski shop, so that's definitely something that was difficult to get the word out. As much as it seems like we have a presence in the valley, there's still people that don't even know that our ski shop exists. Luckily, the hats definitely kind of led the way. We had lots of foot traffic. But yeah, definitely starting a new business within the business was definitely a challenge. You know, figuring out the modern ways of marketing as well as, you know, Google advertising and Facebook, Instagram. The hats we had dialed. We still have the hats dialed. The hats pay the bills. And the skis were definitely something where we had to kind of really stop and think and figure out how we can have success locally, but also on a national level. And that's kind of something that we only figured out about end of February in terms of being able to actually have like a national presence on the selling ski side of things. Our shop is located in Eagleville on the Green Mile, right next to Pier 13 Liquors. It's super easy to find us on any social media channels, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, at Ski Town All-Stars or www.skitownallstars.com. Or you can Google us. We'll pop right up, I'm sure.
One of the things I think that the local towns and local business organizations are doing better in the last 5 or 10 years is collecting economic information over the ski season. And they're getting better at sharing that information with local businesses quicker. Let's take a look at that information. The Town of Vail sales tax returns for all of December 2021 are estimated at $5,725,058. That's up 57.9% over December of 2020. And up 45.4% compared with the Town of Vail amended budget. December sales tax collections were the highest monthly collections on record for Vail and exceeded 2019 collections by 35%. The Town of Vail 2021 real estate transfer taxes through December 31st totaled $13,650,878. That's up 30.6% over 2020. During 2021, there were a total of 20 properties in Vail that sold for over $10 million. And the average property value, including sales of garage spaces and land, was $2.7 million. We want to thank Chris Romer with the Vail Valley Partnership for visiting us today and filling us in on his feedback of the winter season. We'd also like to thank all of you for watching. If you have comments or feedback about our show or have ideas that you'd like to see covered during the future episodes, please send your comments to comments@tv8vail.com. I'm Brian Hall, and thank you for watching the Vail Business Report.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TVA Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vail.
We want to thank the Vail Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vail, Flashback on Vail Valley, The Rise, the TVA Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com, across all of our social media platforms, or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Check your local listings.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, and a special thank you to Mr. Chris Romer and Brian for sitting down and talking about what's going on as far as economics here in the Valley. And again, as Chris pointed out, it was literally a day by day as we moved through the season. Nothing different here in the weather as we move through day by day. This morning getting up 32 degrees, a high today of only 45 degrees, a 60% chance of precipitation, which is welcome to this time of year to get us moving into that spring summer season. Not much of a wind. It's southwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour, so very light coming through and doing some of that. Looking at the hour by hour, not a lot of changes. Going to start to warm up to only 40 degrees here around the noon hour. Not a lot of changes that as it starts to cool down a little bit throughout the evening, and see what happens again with some of this wintry mix that's come in. Now looking at the oops, my clicker's not working. Looking at the I-70 corridor, not a lot going on there. Again, in Denver, we're seeing some rain happen there, moving into the Eagle, Vail, Edwards area. Again, a lot of rain still happening there. So that I-70 corridor is still a little bit cool. Rain coming in, so not a lot of changes there. Looking at the 5-day, again, we don't have the graphics coming up, but things are going to start to improve. Those temperatures are coming up. We're going to see that sunshine pop out as we move towards the weekend. The weekend is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Temperatures coming up in that mid-50s range and partly sunny. So that 5-day forecast is really starting to shape up. So hold on. We're going to have a great weekend. Time to get those bikes tuned up. Time to make that transition to some hiking shoes instead of the ski boots, because we are starting to move into that more spring-like weather that we're looking forward to this time of year. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
If you're looking for a great way to recover after a day on the slopes, or maybe a great way to wake up in the morning, well, Amari is the answer for you, and I'm here with Eric, the creator, to give us some great information. Thanks, Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. So I'm Eric, founder of Amari, and we make fast-acting, effective, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize the fun on your vacation. I think it's happened to the best of us, Maddie, but after a great day on the hill, you wake up kind of sore the next morning. Well, we have a solution for you. It's our Blueberry Booster Breakfast Smoothie. It uses our recovery product, which helps with inflammation reduction, muscle soreness, and muscle fatigue. And you can find all these ingredients at one of your local stores here in the Vail Valley. It's super simple to make. It's also loaded with vitamin D, with milk, and vitamin C to help you get out there again on the hill. So it's really easy to make. It's just 3/4 of a cup of milk.
That was a good eyeball.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
I practiced a lot. We add some blueberries, about a 1/2 cup of blueberries, some blackberries.
That way you're getting all the good flavors as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's going to taste good, it's going to be beneficial, and there's just going to be so many good things about it.
Also about 1/2 a banana for some potassium out there, which helps with muscle fatigue as well. And then one of our packets of Amari's recovery powder.
And I mean,
super simple to use. Just open it up, dump it on in.
This is a great start to your morning right here. There's nothing better than a breakfast smoothie, first of
Exactly.
all. Then you get it nice and blended.
And if you want it dairy-free, we suggest just using almond milk or oat milk, or you can use unsweetened Greek yogurt for added probiotics.
Yum.
But since we're on TV, I made some for us already.
Cheers. Mmm.
Delicious.
I'm always worried that taste is going to be a little bit bitter, and it is not at all. It is so good.
It's tasty.
Oh, and I love blueberry and banana together.
It's the perfect way to start the day. If you're interested in picking some of this up for yourself, we're available at stores like the Village Market in Edwards, Christie Sports, and the Lion's Head General Store, as well as independent retailers like High Gear, Cyclery, and Avon.
Oh my gosh, Eric, thank you so much for coming in. Make
to
sure
be
that
here.
you stop by one of those great locations to get yourself some of this amazing products, because these morning smoothies are everything you need. We've got so much more coming up right after this.
Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
And I'm Kevin Shields, host of Good Morning Vail.
TVA is kicking into high gear this summer, launching some exciting new programming like Flashback on Vail Valley, a nostalgic show taking a look at some old TVA segments.
We're also launching The Rise, a look behind the scenes with local and touring bands.
And don't forget to submit an entry to our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest.
No matter the season, we're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Remember, you can always catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We were talking earlier, Gretchen and I on the couch, about all these amazing events that are coming up, and the AMP was one that got us really excited with that lineup that's happening there. Now, sitting next to me right now is Ross Leonhardt from the Vail Valley Foundation, who is the conductor to orchestrate some of these amazing events that are taking place. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining me.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm just the pretty face. We have a lot of people that work on this.
It's hard for me to believe, because I know that you guys put a lot of hours in, and it doesn't matter the season, but as we look at coming into the spring, summer, I'm blown away at what you've got going on.
I appreciate that. It's going to be a long summer, like we were saying. It starts sooner, it goes longer. Lots of great shows. Country music star Jake Owen coming, Primus. Everyone's stoked on their own show that they want to see, and it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot. I mean, I'm looking at all the different concerts I want to see, and it's like, how in the heck am I going to fit all this in? Because they're literally every single week, at least one thing going on.
At least one thing, and we're yet to announce the Hot Summer Nights lineup. That's on Tuesday nights at the amphitheater this summer, and then Showdown Town's returning to Eagletown Park on Thursdays this summer. So it's going to be a busy summer. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, and not to mention you've got your GoPro Games jacket on. That's coming up too.
GoPro Mountain Games, June 7th through the 12th. Registration's still open to compete. You competing in anything?
I am. Downhill slalom, mountain bike.
No Pepe's face.
Yeah, no Pepe's face.
All right, yeah.
I know you did it in ski boots.
Yeah.
You did it in ski boots.
Did it in ski boots. It's just a beautiful pain. It was great. And and then around the mountain games, we have live music at the AMP.
That
Friday,
lineup
Sunday.
came out a couple weeks ago, and it's like more stuff to do.
Grace Potter and Warren Haynes. That's going to be a very unique show. And the AMP is just a beautiful venue to see any show. And then we bring in these world-class acts, and it just takes it to another level.
It just, what kills me is it's an amazing event within another amazing event within another amazing event. You just layer it up.
It's fun. The mountain games is literally sun up to sundown. There's competitions, there's Gear Town, there's dogs running around, there's hikes to do, competitions, and then you end it with music at the AMP. It is a fun week.
So we always talk about like the end event, the actual event that's going on, kind of what behind the scenes. Walk me through how this comes to fruition.
The mountain games.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a massive effort. We've been working on it for really year round. It's a year round project. From everything from operations, setting up the courses, and working with professionals in kayaking to help set things up. People working on the music lineup and the amphitheater staff, our volunteers. Nothing happens without our volunteers. But it is really a year-long process working on this.
Well, let's back up to volunteers real quick. So if someone's interested in helping out and volunteering, how do they get in to do that?
VVF.org is a great website. That's the Vail Valley Foundation website. Check it out. There are unlimited volunteer opportunities from the mountain games to volunteering at the amphitheater, the Villard Performing Arts Center, Youth Power 365. We're always looking for volunteers. They're gearing up for their Stars Variety show. And it's just a great way to stay active, stay involved, see some amazing music while you're there.
Right.
And we, like I said, nothing happens without our volunteers.
That's just incredible. And you've got a heck of a team also behind you that helps make this stuff happen. Because when you think about, you've got to deal with the venue itself. You got to deal with the people signing up to compete or go to the events. There's so much food and beverage at the venues. I mean, it never stops.
Yeah, it's impressive. The team I work with is very impressive. I'm honored to be a part of it. And last year when I first started the VVF, this was my first week. So I'm excited to come into it prepared a little bit and see how it all comes together. It's very impressive. And it shows off in 6 days of the mountain lifestyle we all love. It's just a celebration of that.
Yep. Well, you've got a year now under your belt. You kind of know what to expect. So hopefully no big curveballs, but there's always something that goes on. I mean, in the entertainment business, you're juggling.
Always something. Today's the last day for the casting call for the Youth Power 365 Stars Variety Show. So if anyone in the community has a special talent they want to show off, you can sign up, and that Stars Variety Show is at the amphitheater. So we'll pick the best ones, and you'll get to perform on the amphitheater stage.
Yeah, Gretchen was talking about singing, so we'll see if she signs up. Do a little singing.
Gretchen, yeah.
But it's going to be a good time.
Maybe a little duet.
There you go. Like she mentioned earlier, she was going to play tambourine and I was going to sing. I'll play tambourine.
That's right. That's right. All that information's on youthpower365.org, and VVF's the main site if anyone wants to volunteer. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Things are coming up still.
Well, Ross, thanks a lot for coming in today. Thank you again for all the hard work you do, the team behind you at the Vail Valley Foundation. And as a viewer, if you want to get out there and you want to help out, get a hold of Ross and the team to help volunteer. Again, this valley is so big on the volunteers and the need for volunteers because we put on a lot of world class events. And we need you, the community, as world-class volunteers to help orchestrate everything that goes on. So get out there, volunteer, and if you can't do that, if you're participating, take full event, either a spectator or a participant in one of these great events that are coming up. Again, thank you to Ross and the Vail Valley Foundation. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Regardless of the season, TV8 is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay for Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. We're bringing you lifestyle and news with Daily Flash, The Tech Show, Jet Set, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave during our afternoon sports block from 4 to 7 p.m. daily. Find us every day, all day, on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or streaming live at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on 92.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's Gretchen. I am so excited that we support so many entrepreneurs. We're very excited about this next interview from our sister station in Utah. Very, very excited, Park City, Utah. And we have the lovely Dorothy Enriquez. She's a fascinating human being. I can't wait to share this story with you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Are you looking for high school and local sports recreational coverage? We've got you covered on the Scoreboard.
Tune in Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
You can find it all on Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're looking for a great place to get your family some absolutely incredibly delicious food, well, Nap Harvest is the place to be. And I'm here with one of my favorite people that I get to chat with every morning, all the time. Not every morning, but I wish every morning. Carrie Hogan.
Hi, Maddie. How are you? It's always good to see you, and welcome to Nap Harvest.
I mean, it's my first time here, and I think I'm in love.
Awesome. Awesome. We have a little bit of everything, as you've noticed as you've been poking around shopping with your eyes this morning. Well, you know, we really are proud of our produce that we source from all over the valley, in Colorado, up and down. Once a week, we get the fresh, seasonal, organic produce that is fresh for you guys. It also, you know, remember that you're supporting local families, farmers, families. It's tough out there right now. Food prices, I'm sure you've noticed, are going up. It's really tough to be a farmer growing food. And this way, you know you're supporting Colorado. For instance, onions were recalled because from Mexico there was some taint to them. We know our Colorado Western Slope onions are going to be absolutely the best. So you can trust us to source your food, whether it's the honeys from Nap's Nectar, 100% honey. Honey's very adulterated in the United States, as well as olive oils. So we have all these beautiful olive oils, baking ingredients, noodles, pastas. You know, if you've got vegan or paleo friends, and we have all these kind of specialty kind of foods for you. So it's a great place to come in and shop and look around and see what we can do for you.
I mean, everyone that has watched Good Morning Vail knows that I'm really weird about my meats. I don't eat any red meat or pork products of any kind, and I was just looking at all of your pre-made meals too, and so many of them I can eat because they're chicken.
Yes, and we also have vegan as well. So Second Nature Gourmet is one of our #1 selling meals. So they're organic meals ready to go home with you. So instead of a fast food burger or a pizza, you're getting your family organic food that you can feel really good about. I hate to say it, she's a better cook than I am. I thought my lasagna was pretty good, but anyway, so it's really a time saver, and it really helps if you're here shopping for, you know, a dinner for your weekend, you know, and you don't have time that night. You can feel good about what you're taking home to your family.
Which I think is something I maybe need to like start investing in, because I eat a lot of like not great food. I'm not gonna throw myself under the bus too much, but
and we are a machine. I mean, the what you feed your body, it gives back to you in spades. I mean, it really does. When you take good care of yourself, it takes care of you as well. Makes you happier, healthier, helps with depression. You know, and also remember, honey is really, really good for you. It's very healthy. It's got all the enzymes and minerals that you need. If you have allergy problems, if you have immune system problems, honey is amazing. Carmen right now is working on a radiation cream with Shaw Cancer Center made from propolis, royal jelly, and beeswax from the hive. So it's pretty powerful stuff. So come on down and learn about apitherapy from us too.
I mean, that's something that is so incredible, and we believe in so much in my family. My mama has literally saved a dog's life.
Wow.
Specifically and strictly only using basically honey.
That is fantastic. I mean, the more you learn about honey, the more you just fall in love and want to know more. And you know, we manage 20 hives up and down this valley, so the wildflower honey you're going to be getting from Nap's Nectar is right here and local. So if you have allergies, this is the stuff for you. So, you know, come down and try them. We've got top 10 honeys to try before you die. She sourced honey from Trapper's Lake fireweed, which is the #1. We've got an Oregon fireweed that you can compare side by side. We've got Tupelo honey. We've got sourwood from Appalachia. We've got Hawaiian honeys. And you can always trust Carmen, our beekeeper, to source pure and unadulterated honeys for sure.
I mean, and the best part of your guys' whole operation is nothing is going unused because you're using the beeswax, you can buy honeycomb here.
You're right.
The possibilities with it are endless.
Yeah, there's no waste. There's absolutely no waste. Everything, and the bees know that too. I mean, they're amazing little creatures. Everything has a reason for it. So it's amazing. And I was also going to point out our wonderful Knapp Ranch mushrooms behind you that we just started selling from Knapp Ranch, and so they're beautiful. There's shiitakes and lion's mane and beautiful blue oysters. So you can come down to Knapp Harvest and get fresh organic mushrooms, and we have all sorts of recipe ideas. It's really fun to shop here. We always have something. Andy, our retail specialist, is amazing with produce. So some of the farmers will call her and go, we've got one more box of this special apples for you. And so, you know, it really makes a difference to have relationships with the people that grow for you. It's heartwarming, really, to have a relationship, to know that our apples from Austin Family Farms is helping support 3 generations of Austin family. So that's really cool to us, and that's what we're all about. And we're an indoor farmers market, so we have vendors from all over the valley: Caleb's Catch, Vail's Meat, Avon Bakery, Annabelle Cheese, as well as soaps and, you know, things like that. So if you have gone to the Vail Farmers Market, you come here, you're going to recognize a lot of these kind of things. So it's a lot warmer in here in the wintertime, so it's a 7-day-a-week farmers market. Come down with your friends. It's really fun to come down to Eagle. We are in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road. We are open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 till 6, and Saturdays and Sundays, 10 till 4. So there's always a time we're open. We'll welcome you. Come on down.
I mean, you have to come on down because this is, like I said, my first time, and I'm absolutely in love just based on what I can see behind you and everything that I've looked at. This is the perfect place to go shopping, and maybe if you need to buy a gift, someone's birthday, a holiday, any kind of events coming up, you guys have something for everyone.
Well, and remember, your money has power. So instead of buying from the big boxes or, you know, Glamazon, let's go to, you know, supporting the local vendors and their families. You know that your money is going to the farmers. It's going back on their table. It's going on the vendors' table. It's going on our employees' table. It's really important to shop local. And we're making it easier because a lot of these gifts are giving back to nature. So when you buy a bee sweatshirt, Save the Bee sweatshirt, a percentage of that goes back to the bees. So you can feel good about your gift purchase. It stays in the valley. It helps support the community, and that's really important to us.
I think that the saving the bees is the most important thing possible.
Absolutely. I mean, our food is dependent upon the bees. So yeah, we really have to pay attention, not just honeybees, we're talking about native bees as well. So when you're planting or planting your spring garden this year, think about those bees. They make your garden and all your veggies grow better too. So the more you attract bees and you think about it, don't spray that darn Roundup. That is killing our bees absolutely 100%. Dandelions, very first flower out in spring, don't poison that. That is the first food for the bees. So those little yellow flowers, they got demonized by a big old company, and we don't need little yellow flowers to be demons. They actually feed the bees. So everything about Knapp Harvest has to do with the environment, about saving the environment, about supporting our local families and farmers. We just like to feel like we are a local neighborhood convenience store with a healthy twist.
Which I think you guys absolutely do a great job. Carrie, thank you so much.
Welcome, Maddie. It's always a pleasure.
Make sure that you come down to Knapp Harvest and you enjoy everything they have to offer. We're going to be right back with more after this commercial break.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Again, Gretchen, what a great show.
I had so much fun. You're
Yeah.
amazing, though. I love hanging out with you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I would not get up
Likewise.
this. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think I would get up this early, except for Maddie as well. I will say you and Maddie are the two people I'd wake up this early for.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, but thank you very much. And may the 4th be with you.
Yes.
I can't believe we're this far into May. And again, thanks to Ross Leonhardt for coming in, sharing everything that they're putting on. What a lineup.
He's an amazing man. And like he said, what did he say? He's the face. He's the pretty face.
And that's not true. He's not telling the truth there. He puts a lot of hard work into this. There's a lot of effort. He and his team, the things that they orchestrate and put together are amazing. And it kind of makes
Brilliant.
the Valley what it is.
100%. We're very lucky to have them. That is for sure.
Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle. We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest sponsored by TV8 Vail and always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
Home in the Rockies has it all.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
In 3, 2. Hi, I'm Tracy Miller, and you're watching Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. Now, I've been working in the TV8 kitchen for many, many years. I'm also a personal chef and a caterer, and Colorful Cooking is the name of my company because I try to add fruits and vegetables to everything. You know, we're supposed to get about 5 to 6 cups of each every day, so if you just incorporate them into your meal, makes it easy to eat healthy, to eat fresh, and to lighten up the load a little bit. But today, we are going to add some chicken chicken to our veggie menu as well. So I've got a really nice light menu for you today. We're going to do chicken breasts, and then we're going to do a corn salad. Now, this salad has turned out to be one of my most popular out there serving it. It's a fresh corn salad with it's kind of like a play on the Mexican corn. I love Mexican corn, but just like getting into the corn sometimes, it's just not that pretty. So I figured I'd put it in a salad and people might like it. So I think you're going to like it. We're going to get to that salad in a few minutes, but right now we're going to talk about chicken breasts and my favorite way to cook chicken breasts. Now, I'm a huge fan of chicken, actually. That's about my favorite protein, and I eat it most of the time. Chicken breast is very lean, and it's great flavor if you cook it properly. So we're going to go back to seasoning your chicken. Now, what I do when I'm cooking chicken breast, it's very low in fat, high in protein, low in fat. So you're not going to get a lot of fat in your pan or on your grill. So what we're going to do is super season it, like lots of salt and pepper over every little part of your chicken breast. And now I would do the same thing, the same kind of method that I'm going to talk to you about on the grill as I'm going to do on the pan. So I have a cast iron pan. It's nice and warm. It's actually, I think I started cooking because it's so cold here in Colorado that I could warm up, but now that it's hot in the summer, it's hot in the kitchen. Cast iron pan, on fire hot, like it's really, really warm. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, coat it. I have my oven at 350 degrees, and I'm going to turn this up a little tiny bit because I turned it down, because of that whole summertime heat thing. And what happens when you have your hot pan, you put 2 cold chicken breasts in it, the pan automatically gets a little bit cooler. So crank it up a little bit when you're about to put your chicken in. We're going to put that raw chicken breast right in there. You can kind of hear the sizzle. I wish we had a little more sizzle, but that was my fault. I was just talking too much. Okay, so there we go. We have the chicken seasoned on one side, but with every good protein, you need to season it on every single side. Now, I'm pretty specific about my seasoning. I like every single bite to have a little salt and pepper. And when I'm seasoning, and this is one of the hints that I tell a lot of people when I'm teaching cooking classes, when you're seasoning your food, make sure you're seasoning it enough to actually see the seasoning. So even if you're using oregano or something else, make sure you can see that seasoning on there because that's going to give it the good flavor. A lot of people are a little bit wimpy with their seasoning. I'm saying hit it hard. Hit that chicken breast, put a lot of salt and pepper on it, and it's going to be delicious. Okay, I'm going to crank it up a little bit. We're going to sear each side of the chicken, and then we're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees. This is a method that you can do on the grill as well. So if you're grilling and you have your grill really hot, fiery hot, you put your chicken on, you sear it up, you flip your chicken over, and you sear it up again. Then you can either put it in a cast iron pan or a baking sheet and finish it in the oven. This is a trick a lot of chefs use when they're mass producing. Like if I'm cooking filet mignon for 20 people, I will sear it up and then I'll let it cool and then I'll pop it in the oven right before it's time to eat for about 15 minutes and it gets to a perfect medium rare temperature. So this is a nice method. Now chicken breasts are going to be one of your lean cuts of meat. They have a ton of protein in them and they're really, really good for you. Actually, if you eat a lot of chicken and high in protein, it helps your tissues build and it helps your muscles build. So it's really good for you. My mom actually hurt her leg, had a wound, and they told her, get a ton of protein because that's going to rebuild your tissue. So lean protein is a great way to go. We're looking for about 50 grams of protein, maybe a day, and a chicken breast. I mean, this is a huge chicken breast. That's not one serving. This is like 3 or 4 servings, and we're going to slice it later so that it fits accordingly. But that's going to give us most of our protein for the day. Okay, so you want to get a nice sear, a nice color on both sides of your chicken breast. And then we're going to let that sear up for a few more minutes. I'm going to pop it in the oven, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get our Colorado sweet corn out. I just actually cleaned all this corn up, and we're going to pop it in the boiling water for no longer than about 2 or 3 minutes to make our salad. So when you're working with corn, you want to cook it pretty quickly. Look at all that stuff hanging off of there. You want to cook it pretty quickly, and then you want to cool it down for the salad. So what I'm going to do is pop this chicken in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to finish baking it that way. So it's kind of off the stove, It's going to cook to perfection, and then we're going to have a nice chicken breast, lean and delicious, that we can enjoy. So I'm going to put this in the oven. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, corn salad is on its way.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Take advantage of the amazing mountain